just doing the seniors?
Yeah. Miss Melinda. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to tell parents to go down there here in a couple minutes. Yeah. Yeah. You done? Yep.
Sit in here or
Wherever, it don't matter.
you just tell me.
I'll just stand right here. Did you? Be announced right now, but you're up here talking.
Okay. I'll have parents go in that little chute there in a few minutes. We'll do the anthem, Hot Springs starting lineup, and then Custer seniors. Yes, you're welcome. I hear you.
Make sure you face the flag during the national anthem.
Good evening. We have a lot going on tonight. We've got the Booster Club set up. We've got concessions open. It's senior night.
Every game has its ups and its downs. But when things go sideways, the road to recovery is an easy call. From training to surgery to therapy, call on the expertise of the orthopedics and sports medicine team at Regional Health. Our lineup of specialists, surgeons, therapists, and trainers provide support and top quality care for athletes at every level. Visit us in Spearfish or at our new orthopedic and specialty hospital in Rapid City. Regional Health gets you back in the game, better than ever. Find your specialist at regionalhealth.org/orthopedics.
As a retired employee of a cooperative, I understand and appreciate the importance that they have in our lives. Prior to my career, I served in the U.S. Navy. Today, my passions are pretty much anything that include the outdoors. I've always had great admiration for linemen, because they supply the services that we need. We are very proud to be a member of Black Hills Electric Cooperative.
Kick off your tailgating season by scoring a great deal on a truck at Denny Menholt Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We have over 400 used vehicles to shop from. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, we have them all. 2015 Sierra, $2,400 below book. 2016 Silverado LTZ, $4,100 below book. 2013 Silverado LTZ, $3,000 below book. See you at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you will score the best prices on our large selection. All stores conveniently located on East Mall Drive, Rapid City.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievements. Farmers Union Insurance Agency can provide you the safety net to keep you moving towards your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance Agency is focused on insuring the people of South Dakota, from the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection. Farmers Union Insurance Agency, ensuring a brighter tomorrow.
Kick off serious savings by scoring a great deal on a vehicle from Denny Menholt Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We've got over 1,000. That's right, 1,000 used vehicles to choose from, starting under $4,000. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, Jeep. We've got them all. Plus, we offer the best sales and service experience in the area. With more than 2,000 online reviews, you can hear straight from our satisfied customers. See you at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you're sure to score a great deal on our large selection.
Every game has its ups and its downs. But when things go sideways, the road to recovery is an easy call. From training to surgery to therapy, call on the expertise of the orthopedics and sports medicine team at Regional Health. Our lineup of specialists, surgeons, therapists, and trainers provide support and top quality care for athletes at every level. Visit us in Spearfish or at our new orthopedic and specialty hospital in Rapid City. Regional Health gets you back in the game, better than ever. Find your specialist at regionalhealth.org/orthopedics.
Kick off serious savings by scoring a great deal on a vehicle from Denny Menholt Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We've got over 1,000. That's right, 1,000 used vehicles to choose from, starting under $4,000. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, Jeep. We've got them all. Plus, we offer the best sales and service experience in the area. With more than 2,000 online reviews, you can hear straight from our satisfied customers. See you at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you're sure to score a great deal on our large selection.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievement. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
As a retired employee of a cooperative, I understand and appreciate the importance that they have in our lives. Prior to my career, I served in the U.S. Navy. Today, my passions are pretty much anything that include the outdoors. I've always had great admiration for linemen because they supply the services that we need. We are very proud to be a member of Black Hills Electric Cooperative.
A message from Black Hills Electric, your local Touchstone cooperative.
Kick off serious savings by scoring a great deal on a vehicle from Denny Home Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We've got over 1,000. That's right, 1,000 used vehicles to choose from, starting under $4,000. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, Jeep. We've got them all. Plus, we offer the best sales and service experience in the area. With more than 2,000 online reviews, you can hear straight from our satisfied customers. See you at Denny Holt Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you're sure to score a great deal on our large selection. Kick off serious savings by scoring a great deal on a vehicle from Denny Home Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We've got over 1,000. That's right, 1,000 used vehicles to choose from, starting under $4,000. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, Jeep. We've got them all. Plus, we offer the best sales and service experience in the area. With more than 2,000 online reviews, you can hear straight from our satisfied customers. See you at Denny Holt Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you're sure to score a great deal on our large selection.
Every game has its ups and its downs. But when things go sideways, the road to recovery is an easy call. From training to surgery to therapy, call on the expertise of the orthopedics and sports medicine team at Regional Health. Our lineup of specialists, surgeons, therapists, and trainers provide support and top quality care for athletes at every level. Visit us in Spearfish or at our new orthopedic and specialty hospital in Rapid City. Regional Health gets you back in the game, better than ever. Find your specialist at regionalhealth.org/orthopedics.
Kick off serious savings by scoring a great deal on a vehicle from Denny Home Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We've got over 1,000. That's right, 1,000 used vehicles to choose from, starting under $4,000. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, Jeep. We've got them all. Plus, we offer the best sales and service experience in the area. With more than 2,000 online reviews, you can hear straight from our satisfied customers. See you at Denny Holt Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you're sure to score a great deal on our large selection.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievements. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
As a retired employee of a cooperative, I understand and appreciate the importance that they have in our lives. Prior to my career, I served in the U.S. Navy. Today, my passions are pretty much anything that include the outdoors. I've always had great admiration for linemen because they supply the services that we need. We are very proud to be a member of Black Hills Electric Cooperative.
A message from Black Hills Electric, your local Touchstone cooperative.
Kick off serious savings by scoring a great deal on a vehicle from Denny Home Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We've got over 1,000. That's right, 1,000 used vehicles to choose from, starting under $4,000. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, Jeep. We've got them all. Plus, we offer the best sales and service experience in the area. With more than 2,000 online reviews, you can hear straight from our satisfied customers. See you at Denny Holt Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you're sure to score a great deal on our large selection. Kick off serious savings by scoring a great deal on a vehicle from Denny Home Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We've got over 1,000. That's right, 1,000 used vehicles to choose from, starting under $4,000. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, Jeep. We've got them all. Plus, we offer the best sales and service experience in the area. With more than 2,000 online reviews, you can hear straight from our satisfied customers. See you at Denny Holt Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you're sure to score a great deal on our large selection.
Every game has its ups and its downs. But when things go sideways, the road to recovery is an easy call. From training to surgery to therapy, call on the expertise of the orthopedics and sports medicine team at Regional Health. Our lineup of specialists, surgeons, therapists, and trainers provide support and top quality care for athletes at every level. Visit us in Spearfish or at our new orthopedic and specialty hospital in Rapid City. Regional Health gets you back in the game, better than ever. Find your specialist at regionalhealth.org/orthopedics.
Kick off serious savings by scoring a great deal on a vehicle from Denny Home Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We've got over 1,000. That's right, 1,000 used vehicles to choose from, starting under $4,000. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, Jeep. We've got them all. Plus, we offer the best sales and service experience in the area. With more than 2,000 online reviews, you can hear straight from our satisfied customers. See you at Denny Holt Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you're sure to score a great deal on our large selection.
Like
Stayed with her heat trader now. Oh yeah. It's the girl Deadwood's on her hip the whole way. And last 100 yards. She lost it. Thrown up all the way across the line. No. The girl that was Deadwood.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to SportsTicketLive.tv. Custer Wildcat football tonight, taking on the Hot Springs Bison here at Custer Field. It is our last home regular game of the season, and we got a beautiful night out tonight for football.
Hot Springs Bison are coming in here. They're at 4-3, and the Wildcats are also at 4-3.
And a common opponent was Lead, and Hot Springs had a barn burner, 62-55, and lost to Lead at home. And then Custer went to Lead and beat them 62-42, I believe it was.
62-41.
62-41.
Yeah, 3-touchdown lead.
So they both played a common opponent, and you can never. This is the Southern Hills rivalry right here between the Custer Wildcats and Hot Springs Bison. I played high school football for the Bison. I can remember coming in here, and we played Doug Herman's team. And we actually beat Custer on their homecoming here my junior year.
Wow.
Yep, and I'll tell you, it's always a contentious game.
Well, we did play Todd County, and they played Todd County. We beat Todd County 62-12, and they beat Todd County 54-8. And then they played Bennett County also. They beat Bennett County 21-0, and we beat Bennett County. That one was 41-0.
Okay.
So we've put up a few more points against some of their opponents than they did, and especially that Lead Deadwood one, which was one last week where Micaiah Grace had 7 touchdowns and over 300 yards.
Yes.
So I think we're ready for the national anthem.
I think we're just about there, yep.
About 55 seconds. They're waiting for the clock to tick down, though. So yesterday the cross-country team went down to Pine Ridge. The girls took first in regions, and the boys took second. The Lady Wildcats went to St. Thomas More and played volleyball. They lost St. Thomas More in 4. So they put up good sets there, but they couldn't pull it out.
Yeah, and Moore had beat Hill City Tuesday night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Hill City was undefeated, and St. Thomas More beat them.
Wow.
Tonight's Southern Hills varsity football matchup between the visiting Hot Springs Bison.
We're going to have the national anthem here in just a moment.
We will begin tonight with the national anthem. If you would please rise, face the flag at the other 50-yard line.
Number 1.
As the Custer Pep Band, under the direction of Ms. Catherine Halliday, plays the national anthem.
Well, I hope you heard that out there.
Hot Springs Bison cheerleaders first.
So we're about to introduce the cheerleaders for Hot Springs.
Bailey Jewell.
Tonight is seniors night, so instead of announcing the starting lineup for the Wildcats, we will be announcing the seniors tonight.
Carly Spray. And Taylor Horton.
And it's hard to believe here we are, middle of October, and we still had to mow the lawn last week.
Custer cheerleaders. Ava Smith. And she's being helped out by Ravens cheerleaders tonight. And introducing the starting defense for the
So
Hot
the
Springs
starting
Bison.
defense now for the Bison.
At linebacker,
We're going to start off with number 7 is Garrett Kleins. He's a linebacker, 5'11", 175-pound junior. Number 10 is Gavin Heel, linebacker, 5'11", 185-pound senior. Number 14 is Bryn. Number 55 is Ryder Allison, defensive end, 6'3", 190-pound junior. Number 14 is Bryn Thompson. He's their linebacker, 6'3", 185-pound, and he's a sophomore. Number 19 is Marcus Harkless. He is a linebacker also, in the 5'11", 220-pound, and he's a junior. 27 is Preston Iverson, defensive back, 5'1", 120-pound. He's a freshman. Number 51 is TJ Atwood, defensive line, 6 foot, 220-pound senior. Number 52 is Matt Windland, defensive end, 6'4", 240-pound senior. Number 60 is Brandon Coleman, defensive line, 6 foot, 175-pound junior. Number 78 is Caleb Majeski, defensive line, 6'1", 260-pound, and he's a senior. And number 64 is Thomas Massa, defensive back, 6 foot, 185-pound, senior. Their head coach is Ben Kramer. Assistant coach Levi Klippenstein, Max Jersa, Ross Norton, Mike Molitor, and Josh Scott.
We will be introducing the seniors.
So, about to introduce the seniors.
Cancer Awareness Month. Some of the senior players have chosen to dedicate their game tonight to loved ones that have been affected by cancer. Garrett Carlin, son of John and Amanda Carlin.
So we have Garrett Carlin.
He's dedicating tonight's game to Papa John Moore.
He is number 56.
Seth Castellan, son of Thomas and Kimberly
Seth
Castellan.
Castellan.
He is dedicating
He's number
tonight's game
58.
to Dean Hunhoff. Dathan Elmore.
Dathan Elmore is number 11.
He is dedicating tonight's game to his grandmother, Barb Elmore. Joshua First.
Joshua First, number 2.
He is dedicating tonight's game to Karen Adams. EJ Gonzalez.
EJ Gonzalez is number 82.
Gonzalez. Micaiah Grace, son of Big Mike.
Micaiah Grace is number 25.
He is dedicating tonight's game to his mom, Heather. Brennan Haynes, son of Jennifer Haynes. and
Brandon
Tobias
Haynes,
He's
he's number
dedicating
31.
tonight's game to his great grandma Doris. AJ Kortemeyer.
Number 65 is AJ Kortemeyer.
He is dedicating tonight's game to Don Goodsell, Dean Hunhoff, and his grandmother Peg Nelson. Matthew Ramsey, son of Tim.
Matthew
and Tammy
Ramsey,
He is dedicating
number
tonight's
35.
game to his Uncle Todd. Tyler Terrell, son of Mike and
Then
Jimmy
we have
Terrell.
Tyrell
He is
Terrell.
dedicating tonight's game to his dad and his papa.
He's number 15.
And Dylan Tout, son of Eric and Melinda
And then
Tout.
number 72
He
is
dedicating
Dylan
tonight's
Tout.
game to his mom, Melinda. Let's have a big hand for all the Wildcat seniors.
$11 seniors out there. Little bit of a breeze out there, but not much.
Good luck to both teams.
So we're about ready for the team captains to go out to center field for the coin toss. This is the last regular season home game for this season.
Waiting for the coin toss. I'd like to draw your attention to
Lady Wildcats will be at home playing volleyball next week on the 22nd. I believe that is next week, Tuesday.
For a young second grade Custer School District student from Hermosa named Felix. He was recently taken to the doctor and found out that he had a brain tumor, flown to Minneapolis. The tumor was removed. He is back, but he's heading back to Mayo for many weeks of treatment. On the west side of the stadium, there are Felix Strong shirts. They're $20. Every penny of the profit goes to the family. They will be making many trips and have a lot of travel expenses. So if you need a good t-shirt for a great cause, get a Felix Strong shirt. Thank you very much.
Ready for the toss.
Seems like they go through the rule book every night when they go out to
Yeah.
do the coin toss anymore.
I think if it was snowing out there and wind blowing, they'd be a little bit faster.
There'd be no rules.
Yeah. Here's the coin flip. What you call? Let's go.
On the Wildcats
Yeah.
football team. He's also got a middle school brother, River, that plays football for Wildcats.
Looks like Wildcats will be defending the east goal. They will be receiving to start off the game.
So an opportunity for the Wildcats to come out and
see what kind of offense that they have and what kind of defense that the Bisons have. So we're getting ready here. 6:05, just about
kickoff time.
Yep.
Back for the Wildcats, number 25, Grace, number 11, Elmore.
How does it look on the matchups on the front line for us in them tonight?
Well, they got some size. Looks like number 78 will be kicking for the Bison.
Number 78, Majeski.
Caleb Majeski. He's a 260-pound lineman.
There you go.
Yep. So, well, most of the time we have Kortemeyer kicking.
Right.
Kortemeyer, he plays on the line also. He's 270 pounds.
And here we go. Short kick.
Yep.
They better get on it.
Oh, somebody's not watching what's going on there, our front line there.
Man alive.
They needed to
Hot
jump on it.
Springs should have had that.
Yep.
We were just standing there letting the ball roll around.
We're waiting for somebody else to come up and pick it up.
Pachinko ball. It hit someone's foot and then bounced out and off somebody's hand.
So the kickoff was at the 45, and we have it at the 47.
Wow, we got lucky on that. Hot Springs almost got an onside kick for the first kickoff. All right. Looks like they're playing 53 defense on us. There goes Grace up the middle. He's going to get outside.
That is Micaiah Grace.
Gets to about the 30-yard line.
He just picked his way through the line.
He was tackled by Iverson. But a great game for the Wildcats. 27-yard
27-yard game. Good run right up the middle. There's some good blocking by the Wildcats line there.
Yeah, he put his hand on the back of one of his blockers and just kind of went off a block. Well, there's a
it's logic. He gets
logic
five.
up the middle. Fullback dive.
Nice gain on first down. Met first
Going to
by
be
Thompson.
2nd down and 5.
Gain about 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5.
Wildcats 2 plays, and they've already gone 42 yards. Just, we got to be mentally in this. So that first kick, the guys weren't even there.
Yeah.
We're very lucky. Fake handoff. First keeps it. Gets around the side. He might gain.
Wow. Tightrope the sideline.
Yep. They say he got about to the 18-yard line.
First down.
Yeah, no, they say 21. But it's a first down. Not sure. The guy that was there waving his arms, spotting the ball, was standing on the 18, but he put it at the 21.
Right.
All right.
Well, the Bison are bringing up 5 and 6 people, 7.
And
met in the hole by the linebacker.
Oh, by number 52. He's Wedlin.
We gotta look. They're bringing 6 and 7 guys on the front.
Yep. And you called it that time. You seen all the guys coming up there. A run right up the middle wasn't going to work. I mean, we didn't have enough blockers. See what the Wildcats come out with now.
Yeah, see they're pulling their defensive ends up. They're in a 42 basically with 2 tight defensive ends. And
again, we're going to lose another 4 or 5 more yards. Number 55 and 19. 55. That is Ryder Allison.
That'll bring up 3rd and 14 for the Wildcats.
And then I think there's number 15 that was in there also, but I don't have a 15 on my sheet. So it's about 3rd down and 15.
Yeah. Now they're backing off for the pass. They got a 4-man front. Now we're going to drop the middle.
And we get 5 yards back.
Back to about the original line of scrimmage.
So what are we going to do? Go for it?
Bring up 4th and 10.
Well, I'd say we'd almost have to.
Yeah, we don't have a kicker that can make that, I don't think.
That would be only about almost a 38-yard field goal. Well, it looks like Elmore is in the shotgun. He's got Zadlochik back there blocking for him. Running an option, and he's not going to get nothing.
He didn't get much at all.
Hot Springs will take over on downs. 1st and 10, Hot Springs from their own 20-yard line.
Well, we had some good runs to start off there, but then all of a sudden the Wildcats just couldn't go anywhere anymore. We tried keeping it going up the middle, and we were running into the back end of some of our blockers that were being pushed right back into our running backs and quarterback.
So Bison are going to get a chance at it now.
And they hand it off, and they get about 2 yards. Give that to Harkless. Their quarterback is Bryn Thompson. He's a sophomore.
Haynes and Tout were the first ones there on the tackle.
Also in the backfield is number 7. That is Glines. And they pitch it off. That's to Harkless.
That is Harkless again.
Wildcats stop him for maybe a half-yard gain.
Maybe a short gain on the play. Bring up 3rd and 6. 3rd and 7.
Wildcats need to hold them here. Coming to get again up under center is going to be Thompson.
I'm guessing we're going to see a pass.
You got it. And we're going to
See
loss
a
of
sack.
yards. Yep.
Thompson is sacked.
They wanted to throw it to Massa on the quick out, and we had him covered.
Out, and Slacek
That's going to bring up 4th down and 9.
was in on that tackle.
I would guess they would punt here.
That'll bring up 4th and 9 for the Bison.
And it looks like they're going to punt. They got their big guy on the kickoff, number 78. That is Majeski. Kind of a bad punt. Didn't get much yards out of that. He got more out of bounds yardage than he did field yardage.
Yeah, and we had a defensive player that was moving the second the ball moved, and he was in there.
On the 26-yard line of the Bison.
So we're going to get it at the 26-yard line. That was a 6-yard kick. So Custer takes over. 1st, 10 at the 26. Elmore to pass. Has the guy open, and he catches it. That's caught by number 40. That's Grant Sullivan, and he's down at about the 3-yard line. You got about 23-yard pass completion there.
3-yard pass from Elmore to Sullivan. Be 1st and goal for the Wildcats.
So this is 1st and goal, but we got 3 chances at the 3-yard line, possibly 4. And they hand it off. That's Grace pushing his way. He gets to about the 1-yard line.
Slacek on the carry.
Sidlacek, I guess, with that ball.
Made it to the 1-yard line. Be second
Got
and
2
goal
yards
for the
on that.
Wildcats.
So we got some scouting going on from Plainview, Minnesota. Jackson and a Colton out there watching.
Are they?
And handing it off this time, and we are in for a
That
touchdown.
should be a touchdown, and there's no hankies on the field.
Touchdown by Micaiah Grace.
Let's hear it for that offensive line and that push.
So we took up a little bit more than half of the first quarter. That was the second set of downs for the Wildcats.
Right.
We got it in really good field position this here second set at the 26-yard line when they punted it from the 20.
Yeah, they didn't get a very good.
You got more yardage out of bounds. It almost went over the fence to the flag. Quartermeyer to kick the extra point. Snap. It's down, and he's got a good leg.
Myers' kick is good.
He might make a 38-yard
He
field
might.
goal.
With 5 minutes, 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Custer 7, Hot Springs 0. Reminder to get your 50-50 tickets. Again, we'd like to thank.
So that was a good score. Nice pass play down the middle there to Sullivan
Yeah.
to set that one up.
Well, and he had to kind of reach out and grab that one. He had it just by the fingertips, and then he was able to pull it down before his defender started grabbing onto him.
You don't want a shirt, but you've got.
If we can just keep the pressure on, I think
They'll certainly take that.
we'll be all right.
Right now, the Wildcats sitting pretty far back in our the 11A division. Bison are sitting at 15th spot in the 11 double B position, or 11B.
Kicking off for the Wildcats, back for the Bison, looks like.
Quartermeyer will be kicking it
Massa and
to number 19 and 84, and
Yeah,
that's Massa
Massa.
going after it. It's going to go into the end zone.
That's the best defense for a kickoff.
Yep.
Put it in the end zone. Because Massa ran, what was it, three 3 back against Lee Deadwood.
Wow.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have some relatives that are from Custer here.
No, not at all.
I think Lois Massa might be his grandma.
Yep. And his daddy and his uncle ran like the wind for the Wildcats.
Yep, Jim Massa.
Jim and Don.
Oh. Well,
there's some sort of a penalty.
On the center. He did something. He must have moved the ball.
Flinched his foot or hand or arm or.
Back judge came up there and pointed right at him.
Right.
You did it. There's the snap.
Oh, my.
We had a guy going back there to get him. But running is Thompson. He's got some yards. He's still running. He's out
of
at about
bounds.
the 40-yard line.
Kelly finally ran him out, it looked like.
25-yard gain for the Hot Springs.
25 yards on that one.
1st and 10.
So they're now at the 41. Thompson again under center. Hands it off. And this time running the ball is Harkless. And he picks up about close to 6 yards.
Bring up 2nd and 4 for the Bison.
Looks like Thompson now in the shotgun. He's got his running backs either side. He's going to run it.
Oh.
And he gets first down at about the 45-yard line.
Elmore was flying in there. If he'd have had that collision, there would have been parts flying.
Yeah.
He was going full speed, and he just sliced by him.
Near miss. So the Bison now moving the ball. They started off at the 20-yard line. They had a 5-yard penalty, got put back to the 15. Then their next play, they went all the way up to the 41. So now they're at the 45-yard line of the Wildcats. Once again, timeout.
Hot Springs timeout.
A little bit of confusion in their backfield between their quarterback and their running backs.
Well, that'll give the Wildcats a chance to figure out what they're going to do against that lineup.
Wildcat Booster Club has their merchandise table set up. I see people walking up to the stands with Felix Strong shirts. Thank you so much for helping with that cause.
I mentioned it earlier, Chuck, that we had to mow the lawn, the football field, on Wednesday before we painted it.
I know.
And
who would think you're mowing in the
middle of October?
Middle of October, yeah.
Yep.
Beginning of the end of the third week of October.
But it's starting to show the wear now.
Yeah, but usually it shows it by the first.
Yep. And there's been close to 15 to 20 games on this here, depending on how many the youth football league even played on it. I think they had at least 4 days that they were playing here, and they had 2 games each day. They only used the center of the field, though.
Right.
So Thompson's carrying the ball, had a good block, gets up to about the 38-yard line.
Gain of about 7 on first down. We'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Earlier today, a little bit of cloud cover, and Thought, well, are we going to have another football game with rain?
I know. I thought the same thing. It was gray all morning.
And then it cleared off, and now there is not a cloud in the sky. Later on, we can shut the lights off, and they can play by the moonlight. 3/4 of a moon tonight.
Yeah.
But it's a 3/4 of a harvest moon. Big moon. So 2nd and 2.
Massa coming in.
Handed it off. And
Handoff was to number 7,
that's
Blind.
number 7. That is
Looks like another
Garrett
first down.
Gaines, yep.
First down, Hot Springs.
Well, it looks like we've
33.
got NFL scouts in Spirit Lake, Iowa watching too. Paige and Jameson are taking notes for the Vikings.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I think they must be doing the offense because the ones in Plainview are doing the defense.
Okay, so they're working together.
Yep.
The newest hires for the Vikings.
Thompson again under center. Gaines and Harkless in the back, and there's a little bit of movement before. And they're going to call timeout.
Saw something they didn't like, or there wasn't enough men on the field, or somebody was in the wrong place.
Obviously, Ben Kramer thought that there was something that he needed to get them straightened out on.
Right.
They're driving. 2:41 to go in the first quarter. He doesn't want to turn the ball over.
No, they need to play good, solid football because they really do need to tie this up right here.
It's going to be a good game.
I think it is. Again, we'd like to thank all the sponsors in Custer for this fall sports season. We've got several of them that have helped us advertise and sponsor SportsTicketLive.tv, and we hope we're doing a good service for them.
And they hand off to Harkless, and he gets, wow, lost
Nowhere.
about maybe 4.
He is met right away.
Zach Mann, number 31. Is that who that was?
No, which number? 31?
31.
That's Brennan Haynes.
Oh, Haynes.
And we got a guy down. Looks like Harkless is down.
Yeah, he got double hit. I mean, at the knees and up above.
Well, he's grabbing his knee and his calf.
Anybody knows? 68 is Nick Herman. Herman and Solacek were there right away. We do have an injury on the field. Walking off on his own. That's a good sight. It'll be 2nd and 13.
Maybe he just got a cramp.
Maybe.
2nd and 12. Going on 13. It's closer to 13 than 12, so we'll be saying 2nd and 13. Thompson again under center. They hand it off.
Wow. He hit that hole going pretty hard.
Number 10, that's Gavin Heil. He made it all the way to the 30-yard line. He got about 6 yards on that. 3rd down coming up here. I'm thinking that if they don't quite make it on this here one and they gain a few yards, they'll probably go for it on 4th down. And again, they hand it off to number 10. That's Heil. Gets maybe a yard and a half.
Did Harkless come back in?
I haven't seen him yet.
4th and 5 for the Bison.
Here he comes. He's coming in now, but he's still limping. 4th and 5 to go. Harkless did come back in. He's now in the back field, along with number 7, which is Garrett Glines. Back to pass, and we sack him. Number 31, and that's Brennan Haynes. So that's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, that was a big sack right there.
And the Wildcats will take over on downs.
Jamison better be scouting him for linebacker.
Yeah. The Wildcats take over at about the 37-yard line.
Now they need to spend some time and drive this ball and go right down and score. They're pulling them linebackers up. 7 men in the box is what they're playing.
And they come up on Grace.
And there's a
fumbles
football.
It, picked up by number 78. That's Majeski. He's a big guy, and he brought down short of the field or the goal line.
Short on the 1. There's a flag.
Give me a block in the back.
Probably a block in the back.
And he's at the 1-yard line. That was, I believe, Majeski that picked that up.
Personal foul.
It's against the Bison.
Personal foul, helmet-to-helmet contact on the Bison.
And that's going to go back from the spot of the foul. That's 15 yards from there, and so they'll have it at about the 34-yard line.
Better than the 1.
The Bison will keep the ball, but it backs them up to the Custer 34-yard line.
Got to protect that ball. Can't give them the cheap turnover.
Thompson under center again. Back to pass.
He's going to get sacked again.
And we got him, and he throws it.
Oh, man, he got that off. Was he down or not?
Not sure, but he got that off.
Holy cow.
Got it to back to the about the 30-yard line.
Wow, that was awesome.
Yeah, pick up a 4. He was going down when he threw it.
He had 3 guys hanging on him, and he threw it going down.
Yep. Can't have replay on that. We could, but referees won't use it. So coming to the end of the first quarter, the Wildcats are up 7-0.
Close game.
You got 1 quarter left to get your 50-50 tickets and your Felix Strong shirts.
Wildcats gave that ball back right away. They got one play, and Grace fumbled it and gave it back. But Cats are playing pretty stout defense.
They gave up a couple of big plays, but then they all of a sudden they just stop in the Bison. And the Bison did that to us when we had 2 very good plays starting off the game, and then they stopped us. We went for it on 4th down and lost yards on it. Then we punted it off. Then they had to punt it back and gave us it at the 26-yard line.
All right, we're starting the second period here.
All right, it'll be 2nd and 6 for Hot Springs in Wildcat territory.
Thompson, then he draws him off. But
Yes,
Thompson moved. He was the one that flinched. Because he went down like he was getting the ball, but it threw our guys off. They didn't see Thompson move. He had the running back right beside him. Line judge on the left didn't see that.
Keep an eye on that quarterback.
There you go again. Passing it to Massa.
Pass is complete to Massa.
Oh, he got hit.
He just got leveled.
There's a flag coming on that one.
They're going to give a flag for targeting the head on that one.
And he made it to the 10-yard line.
Blow to the head against Custer.
So that's going to take it to about maybe the 5-yard line. First and goal.
Do they call it a legal hit, unsportsmanlike? What was that?
This time Thompson keeps it. Gets met right at the 5-yard line, driven back.
Thompson on the keeper. He was met right at the line of scrimmage.
Bringing up second down.
Hopefully the Cats can hold him here.
Well, hold him to a field goal at least.
Looked like Salachek and Elmore in on that tackle.
And we're not quite sure, what kind of foot Majeski has, because their kickoff, they did a pooch kick, trying to get the onside kick on the Wildcats.
Yeah, pregame I saw him kicking pretty good.
Thompson in the back. And they hand it off.
He smothered right in the middle.
Right, Harkless got nothing on that.
Harkless has been limping the whole time. He can't even hardly walk.
So bringing up third down. When their quarterback's in that shotgun, when he's asking for the ball, he does a little bob each time when he does that.
Yeah, he throws his hands forward and bobs.
That's what caused the Wildcats to get an offsides earlier. Third down and about 6 yards to go. This Thompson and gets it to number 10, and I believe that will be a touchdown. That's Gavin Heil with the touchdown.
They like that quick little curl, about 10 yards. So the Bison score after a turnover by the Wildcats. They're going to go for 2, I think.
Well, Majeski's in the back.
Oh.
He might be punting it. High snap. And the kick is up. Looks good.
Oh, my. He didn't know what to do. He came up. The holder had to pull the ball from way up high down, and he stutter stepped, but he still made it. That is a tied game.
Yep.
And exactly 10 minutes left to go here in the second period, and the Wildcats let the Bison get into the end zone on a turnover by Micaiah Grace just prior to that.
Yeah, and he got the ball just barely knocked out of his hands, and he kept on running, but there was Majeski. He picked the ball up, and he ran it almost to the end zone. Got stopped about a yard short, but there was a penalty on the Bison that brought it back to the 37-yard line, and that's where they took over on this set of downs.
Right.
So let's see if we get another pooch kick and our guys just watch it, or if he's going to kick her deep. Grace and Elmore back to receive it from Majeski. Here comes the kick, and he does another light kick, and Wildcats bring it down at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, he wasn't going to turn around and run it.
Nope.
He would have got another 2 yards.
Maybe.
Maybe.
That was Tyrell Terrell. That time was waiting for that there little pooch kick.
Well, the Bison must be confident of their defense. I think I'd at least squib kick it down to the 10 or 15, but I'll guarantee you they're keeping it away from Grace.
That's what they're doing. They're keeping it away from Grace so that they don't have to defend that run back on the kick. There's the snap to Elmore. Comes around the right side, picks up about 5 yards.
Got horse collared, I think.
Horse collar tackle. We'll see what the call is. It was a gain of about 6 on the play.
No flag.
It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Wildcats.
So they called New York and they waved the flag off.
Right. They talked it over and they decided that the hands must have been outside of the collar of the
Had a shirt.
Yep. Grace now with the ball. Got met right at the 45-yard line and not going to go anywhere.
Loss of about 1 on the play.
Number 52 was there. That's Windland. Matt Windland. He is a senior. Bringing up 3rd down and a long 5, short 6.
Our offense has got to do something different. They're bringing 7 and 8 in the box.
Well, we're going to have a holding on the Wildcats.
Grace on the carry. There is a flag on the play.
Grace does pick up the
Most
first
likely
down.
it's going to be a holding.
It was over on the right side. Hot Springs Bison's right side.
It'd be
Wildcat left.
Legal block.
Illegal block on the Wildcats.
Below the waist, looked like. He motioned.
Yep. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and long 15.
That'll be 3rd and 15 for the Wildcats.
Like I said, we got to do something different on offense. They're bringing 7 in the box and just bringing them.
We ought to go for a screen pass.
Yeah, get it outside somehow.
'Cause as fast as they're coming up there against us, and then just go for a screen. Elmore back to pass. And there it is. Screen. Grace. And he's near the 1st down. I think we'll probably go for it if we didn't make it, because he's about maybe 3 inches short.
Reception, there is another flag on the field. Got close to 1st down.
Now,
personal foul.
Helmet to helmet, and that's going to go against the Bison.
On the Bison. And
No, it's against
The Wildcats?
the Wildcats.
looks like it was on the Wildcats.
So that's going to bring up now 3rd down, and it was 15. Now it's going to bring up 3rd down and 21,
3rd and 22 now.
22.
22.
Elmer on the rollout. Got a guy wide open. That's Raggy running, and he doesn't quite make it. Gets to about the 3-yard line. Put him down at the 4.
We almost had an illegal block over there. I watched.
Yep.
And luckily the refs saw that it was in the front, or he got part of the shoulder.
The 1st and goal for the Wildcats.
1st and goal from the 4-yard line. We had that at the 28-yard line.
3rd and forever.
'68-yard pass play. Handing it off. Nope. Elmore keeps
Up
it.
the middle.
And he is in for a Wildcat.
And how quickly the momentum changes. Wildcats long pass play, and then Elmore takes it in for a touchdown for the Wildcats.
So that comes at 7:50 to go in the 2nd quarter.
It's like
Quartermeyer to kick.
Yeah, he's going to try kicking.
Elmore will receive the snap. Kick is up.
Looks good.
Yep.
And the Cats are up by a touchdown again.
Custer 14.
Now if they can hold them.
Yep. Hold them. Maybe 4 downs at the most, and then get the ball and go in for another touchdown before halftime.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yep. Wildcats will be kicking the ball off in the second half, starting it.
Let's see what we're going to do with the kickoff here.
Well, last time he kicked it all the way to the end zone.
Back for the Bison.
Looks like Harkless and Massa back to receive the ball.
Right.
Wildcats is Quartermeyer.
Kick it off towards Harkless. Massa's got
he touched it.
He'll be down in the end zone.
There we go.
Touchback.
So I believe they'll have the ball starting off at the 20-yard line.
That's a great kickoff. Nice and hard and about head high and bouncing all over the place.
Glines and Harkless in the back. Thompson gets a ball and he hands it off to Harkless. Oh, he's doing a little bit of weaving and in and out here. He gets to the 20-yard or 40-yard line. 20-yard carry.
Yeah.
Nice gain for the Hot Springs.
He's still limping a little, but that didn't slow him down a whole lot.
Nope.
He just found that seam and up he went.
Yeah, once he got a little bit of steam behind them legs going, he was just weaving in and out of our guys. Got to the 40-yard line before somebody could bring him down. Handing off the Harkless again. This time the Wildcats get him, but I think there's a flag in there.
Yeah, I saw a flag go flying in the middle.
I'm surprised that flag didn't get stuck in somebody's helmet. That was like a dart.
What are they going to call this time?
Illegal block on the Bison.
Well, that's going to take the Bison back. Illegal block, I guess, is what the sign was.
I'd like to wish a happy birthday to Eli O'Connor. Happy birthday, Eli.
So it's going to be
They're calling a lot of penalties tonight.
first down and looks like 26 yards.
26 for the Bison.
So they're at the 24-yard line. Back to pass. And boy, Massa is wide open. No, nobody even within 10 yards of him. Wow. First was over there as a defender, but Massa must have really gave him the look because First must have left his shoes back there at the line of scrimmage. Massa was way out there.
Thomas is a 400 runner.
Yeah.
He runs in the low 50s.
Fast.
51, 52. Yeah. All he had to do was lob that ball up.
Yeah, just out of his reach. That would have been going for a touchdown because nobody would have stopped Massa. Thomas hands it off to Harkless. He gets maybe 8 yards.
Gain of about 4 for the Bison, bringing third and 22, excuse me.
I think if I'd have been Coach Kramer, I'd have come right back with that same play again.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have a defender right now that can keep up with him. unless maybe Gonzalez can do that.
Well, Micaiah can.
But Micaiah, he's playing as a linebacker. Oh, he's over here as a
Yeah, he's out here at a
outside safety.
outside corner safety.
Yep. Timeout, Bison. That's their third timeout.
Yep, they're going to be done for timeouts.
6 minutes to go in this second quarter.
And it's 3rd and 22. So we'll see what they do. I would just watch Massa going deep again.
So right now we're looking, they're probably going to be passing it. I'd look at where Massa's lining up and then have a safety back a little ways and another one that would meet them right at the line, give them a little push, slow them down a little bit, give our guys on the line a chance to get in there for a sack.
All right, 3rd down for Hot Springs.
Well, we're almost playing 3 deep zone on them right now.
All right, so Massa
We're giving them a 10-foot or a 10-yard cushion almost. There goes Massa.
Yep. Who's following him? And we're going to get him. That's pulled down by the shirt. Maybe gained 2 yards on it.
Right. They had him covered over there that time.
They had 2 guys on him. They're playing a little zone on him.
Yep.
4th down coming up here.
About 4 on the play.
God, you'd think they're going to punt the ball this time.
Yeah, they only got 19 and a half yards to go. Jeske is back to punt. His last punt was a net 6 yards. Here comes the punt. This time he gets a little bit better.
Well, it's going up in the air. Get away from it.
He got 26 yards on it, 27 yards.
Go out of bounds at about the 43-yard line of Custer.
That's what the Wildcats needed. We got 5:03 to go in this second quarter, and the Wildcats have plenty of time to try and go down and get another score before halftime.
Yeah, they do.
Put us up by 2 scores instead of 1. We are punting off to the Bison starting off the second half.
Got decent field position starting on the 43.
Elmer under center. Hands it off to Sidlacek, and he maybe gets 3, 2.5.
About 3 on the play. 2nd and 7 for Custer.
Starting to see their breath out there.
Yep. Elmer under center again. And they hand it off. The Grace, he was in motion, but he got maybe a half a yard loss.
Yeah, their defensive end just came in and stood there and waited for him.
Yep.
We did not get him blocked out or down.
He took him out right down by the ankles. 3rd down and 8.
That was actually their corner. They came up.
Oh, back to pass.
Screen.
There's the screen. Sidlacek, he picks up about maybe 5, 6 yards.
He'd have been gone if number 7 hadn't caught him by the shoestrings.
Yep. This will bring up 4th down and about 2. I think we're going to go for it. We're on their end of the field by 1 yard.
Here they come. They got 8 in the box now. 9.
Trying to draw him off sides. And now Coach Williams is going to call a timeout. First timeout on the Wildcats. 3:05 to go in the second quarter.
Tell you what, with all them coming up 8 in the box, all they need to do is all block down and bring 2 blockers with Grace on the outside. That's all they got to do.
Yep. Or with all of them in the box right there, turn to a quick pass right out to one of your outside guys, tight ends, and all you got to do is pick up 2 yards. And they're playing back a little bit off our ends.
Yes, they are.
Wide receivers.
But with those 8 in the box, you're going to have to get rid of the ball, too.
Yep.
Because they're coming.
Yep, it'd just be a snap and pass. So here we are. Elmer under center. Handing it off. Nope, he's going to run it around the left end, and he's got some yards. He's going, and he makes it all the way to about.
He was chased out of bounds by Thompson, but.
And where are they saying he's out of bounds? At about maybe the 35-yard line. Yep, makes it to the 35. So Wildcats now, only 35 yards to go for a first down or a touchdown. They only got 10 yards for that first down, but it'd be nice if they just went on the first down here for a touchdown. But that gives it 2 minutes and some seconds left for the Hot Springs to go down and score. Grace now with the ball, comes around the right end, picks up about 3 yards. He gets about to the 32 and a half.
Gain of a couple yards for the Wildcats.
Second down coming up here. Second and 8.5. Or 7.5. Sedlacek and Grace in the backfield. Elmer under center. Fakes the handoff, passing it, and it got knocked down by number 52. That's Whitland with that, knocking it down. He had the big mitten in there and just knocked it right on down to the ground. Third and 8. Again, faking the handoff. Oh, a little bit long. Intended for number 7. Dustin placed it. Fourth down now. I think the Wildcats will still be going for it. Timeout called by Coach Williams.
Well, the Wildcats tried 2 passes in a row there, and one was blocked, and
other one was long.
Other one was way long.
I think
miscommunication there.
Yep. Either that, or you thought maybe Wedlund was going to come through, and he wanted to pass it right through his hand on that second one.
Yeah.
We will also only be selling the Felix Strong shirts through halftime tonight.
Wildcats are up 14-7 with just 2 minutes left to go here in the first half.
Beautiful night. On the news maybe last night they were saying that our sunrises and sunsets ought to be really beautiful because of the volcanic ash that's in the air right now.
Really?
Yeah. And they say that volcanic ash gets up in the air so high, like 11 to 15 miles.
Wow.
And then it's just so light, it travels for a long distance, and it creates some really nice sunrises and sunsets. Purple hues that are in it. In the shotgun, Pass. Oh, and right away, Dustin Playset is met.
There is a flag on the field.
Yeah, that was
There
met
is a flag on the field.
with defense.
Yep, flag is way on the sideline by the Bison. It's going to be against the Wildcats. I believe they're going to decline it.
No, it's against the Bison.
Oh.
What is that?
Maybe they lined up
Phil-
in the neutral zone or something?
No.
Sideline offense.
Oh. Somebody was too close to the field on the sideline.
And Bison will take over 1st and 10.
It's a warning.
Yep. Bison do have the ball. They're at the 34-yard line. Nope. Timeouts left for the Bison, and they right now that's Thompson with the ball, and he slides down at the 40.
He gains about 6 yards. Tackle by Elmore.
Keep him in. Keep the clock running. Keep him from getting a first down.
Minute 40 to go.
They're going to try some long paths here.
Well, they almost had it earlier, and we're going to see it at least 2 more times.
At least. See, they got trips over on this side.
And this time Thompson keeps the ball, and gets maybe 2 more yards.
Oh, boy. He's going to be short.
By about a half a yard.
It is 3rd down.
Be 3rd and short for the Bison.
Now they've got twins in the spread offense right now.
Thompson in shotgun. Back to pass. Has a guy open, number 27. He caught it.
That'll be a first down.
That's Iverson with that catch.
Stop the clock for just a moment, but what are they doing? They're going back to the huddle.
So they're at the 50-yard line. First down. Ooh, and they downed it. Stop the clock at 23 seconds.
Down by the Bison. Be 2nd and 10. Stops the clock with 23 seconds left.
Wildcats need to get really stout on their defense to stop them here before halftime to at least go in with a 7-point lead. They're waiting for something to come in from the sideline. They're all looking over at the coach. Quarterback coming in now. They spent a lot of time there. They're going to have getting close to a delay of game. They got 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1. Here comes delay of game.
And that'll be delay of game on the Bison.
When you see that back judge on our side, the defense side, and he's got his arm up and he's counting, that's when there's 5 seconds left.
Right.
And so still 1st and 15 with 23 seconds. Thompson under center. Back to pass. Got Massa running down. He tossed the ball, but it went out of bounds.
Yeah, and he was out of the pocket.
Yep. 16 seconds left. Going to bring up 3rd down.
Before he went down, stops the clock with 16 seconds left. 3rd and 15, Bison.
Thompson in the shotgun this time.
Yep, he's back in the spread offense.
Wildcats force him to run. He's going to run out of bounds. 10 seconds left at about the 48-yard line.
It'll be 4th and
Yeah, say 49-yard line. One ref was saying 50, another one saying 48, so they put it at the 49.
There you go. They compromised.
4th down and 9. Wildcats stop him here. We got time for one long bomb. But We got one timeout left.
Oh, I think we're going to run the timeout. Pretty close.
Thompson's back, and we smother him. And the
Actually,
clock
we'll have
stops.
5 seconds.
Clock ought to stop at 5 seconds, maybe? No? Nope. There's 5 seconds left because the ref he's saying 5 seconds left. Because at the turnover, he was already waving his arms.
Seconds on the clock, please.
So Wildcats still have 5 seconds, and we only have make a 41-yard pass.
There we go.
For a touchdown.
In Hot Springs territory, 5 seconds left in the half.
So they're going to play kind of.
No, they're going to go for it.
Yep. Long bomb going here, going to get intercepted.
Yeah, and
it's down.
That's what you
by Massa.
That's why you don't do that with 5 seconds left.
Yeah.
You get burned. Intercept it, and down the sideline he goes for a touchdown.
Well, Massa's quick. So that's 14-7 halftime.
All righty. We're going to play a couple of ads here.
Every game has its ups and its downs. But when things go sideways, the road to recovery is an easy call. From training to surgery to therapy, call on the expertise of the orthopedics and sports medicine team at Regional Health. Our lineup of specialists, surgeons, therapists, and trainers provide support and top quality care for athletes at every level. Visit us in Spearfish or at our new orthopedic and specialty hospital in Rapid City. Regional Health gets you back in the game, better than ever. Find your specialist at regionalhealth.org/orthopedics.
As a retired employee of a cooperative, I understand and appreciate the importance that they have in our lives. Prior to my career, I served in the U.S. Navy. Today, my passions are pretty much anything that include the outdoors. I've always had great admiration for linemen because they supply the services that we need. We are very proud to be a member of Black Hills Electric Cooperative.
Kick off your tailgating season by scoring a great deal on a truck at Denny Menhol Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We have over 400 used vehicles to shop from. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, we have them all. 2015 Sierra, 2,400 below book. 2016 Silverado LTZ, 4,100 below book. 2013 Silverado LTZ, 3,000 below book. See you at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you'll score the best prices on our large selection. All stores conveniently located on East Mall Drive, Rapid City.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievements. Farmers Union Insurance Agency can provide you the safety net to keep you moving towards your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance Agency is focused on insuring the people of South Dakota, from the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection. Farmers Union Insurance Agency, ensuring a brighter tomorrow.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievement. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota, from the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection. Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
As a retired employee of a cooperative, I understand and appreciate the importance that they have in our lives. Prior to my career, I served in the U.S. Navy. Today, my passions are pretty much anything that include the outdoors. I've always had great admiration for linemen because they supply the services that we need. We are very proud to be a member of Black Hills Electric Cooperative.
A message from Black Hills Electric, your local Touchstone cooperative.
Kick off serious savings by scoring a great deal on a vehicle from Denny Home Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We've got over 1,000. That's right, 1,000 used vehicles to choose from, starting under $4,000. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, Jeep. We've got them all. Plus, we offer the best sales and service experience in the area. With more than 2,000 online reviews, you can hear straight from our satisfied customers. See you at Denny Holt Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you're sure to score a great deal on our large selection. Kick off serious savings by scoring a great deal on a vehicle from Denny Home Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We've got over 1,000. That's right, 1,000 used vehicles to choose from, starting under $4,000. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, Jeep. We've got them all. Plus, we offer the best sales and service experience in the area. With more than 2,000 online reviews, you can hear straight from our satisfied customers. See you at Denny Holt Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you're sure to score a great deal on our large selection.
All right, got a brief rundown here of that first half. The Wildcats started off. They got the ball starting off that first quarter. The Wildcats took it 7 plays and turned it over on downs at about the 21-yard line of the Wildcats. Or it was the Bison. Then they took over, and they went 4 plays and had to punt it, and it was a 6-yard punt to the Wildcats. We took over at the 26-yard line, and we went 3 plays and got a touchdown. Point after was good, made it 7-0. That was with about 5 minutes, 46 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bison then got the ball, and they went 10 plays and turned it over on downs at the 33-yard line of the Wildcats. We got the ball, and 1 play later we fumbled it, and they got the ball, went all the way to the 1-yard line, but it got brought back with a helmet-to-helmet hit. And so they had first down at the 34-yard line, and they went 6 plays, and they got a touchdown. That was with about 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Then the Wildcats got the ball back, and we went 5 plays and got a touchdown. That came after we had a 3rd and long, and we threw the ball, and it went 68 yards all the way down until the 4-yard line. And then the Wildcats went a couple plays, 2 plays, in fact, and we scored with about 7 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the second quarter. Then the Bison got the ball, and they went 5 plays and punted. We got the ball back, and we took it all the way to the 35-yard line, and we went 8 plays and turned it over on downs. And then there was just a little over a minute to go, and the Bison got the ball, and they tried to get it down, but they didn't have any timeouts left. So they went 7 plays and ended up turning it over on downs, and the Wildcats then went for one last Hail Mary pass at the 41-yard line. We threw it, got intercepted by Massa, and that was the end of the first half.
All right, and luckily he fell down because he had a whole sideline wide open.
Well, and once he would have started down the sideline and everybody started converging over here, he could have cut to the other side.
Exactly.
And, we would have to look for our speedsters to be able to try and catch up with him. And we probably got some that might have, but it depends, It was a risky play, but
Yep.
Wildcats thinking maybe going in with the 2-score lead, but instead we are up 14-7.
Yep, and we knew it'd probably be close because of their prior games they've played and scores they've had and all of that. We figured it'd be kind of close, and of course it's always a rivalry. So
the Wildcats will be kicking off the ball starting the second half, and we got about 6 minutes 24 seconds to go. This is our last regular season home game.
Yes, it is. So we'll take a couple of minute break here, and we'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes.
Wildcat Booster Club, 660-0667.
All right, we're back.
He is donating it to Felix's family, folks. Give him a big round of applause.
50-50 winner just donated the money back for the fun tonight.
That is a very classy move for a great family.
To the family whose son, I think he's a second grader, he has brain cancer. He went over to Mayo Clinic, had surgery done, had the tumor removed, but now they still have expenses of driving back and forth. And so he gave it back to that. They got also a fundraiser going on here where you can buy a T-shirt for $20.
Felix Strong.
Felix Strong. So here we are getting ready to start the second half.
Wildcats have to kick off to the Bison.
Recognized, but I was told that is Don Massa. Thank you very much. That is a classy gesture, and I know that the family will really appreciate it.
Not sure what the holdup is here.
Well, they have to put 3 minutes back on the clock after it hits 0 for warm-up time.
Okay. Well, I thought that they were out there. Well, they got out there. There was about 2 minutes left to go.
Right, and then they have to put 3 back on once it runs out so that they can warm up and get prepared. But Wildcats are up 14-7, kicking the ball off to the Bison, and we'll see if anybody changed their game plan. Wildcats are going to have to figure out how to go against that 7 and 8 in the box.
I think anytime that we're going to see that, we know that they're going to be rushing us, and they're going to be plugging up anything right up at the line for a run.
Right.
So we ought to look at we did a couple of those quick passes, or we had Elmore. He was running out, faking the handoff, and he just took it out wide and got some yards. When you got everybody inside there, if you can run a little bit faster than them linemen, get a few yards that way.
Yeah, but they're lining up 6-7 in the box, and they're bringing the linebackers. And the linemen are crushing, and so you've got 7 or 8 guys all coming right up that middle, and you can't block it with 5. That Harkless, he's still kind of limping a little.
Right, he's going back to receive it, though, and also is Massa.
For the Wildcats is Portemeyer.
Massa is on the north side.
Yeah.
Kick it over towards Harkless.
Yeah, he moved over to that side before the last kick because that's where Portemeyer kicked it.
Yep.
He needs to kick off towards Harkless.
Here comes the kick. It's up again over to Massa. He takes it at the 5. Gets to the 20. And being brought down by number 5, Sid Wachek.
Nice defense. Nice coverage on that kickoff.
Bison will take over at the 21-yard line.
Good job there on coverage on the kickoff team.
Yeah, he only brought it back about 15 yards. Thompson with the back splitting him. One on either side. Handing it off to Harkless. Gives the 5. Almost picks up 8 yards on that.
Gain of about 8 yards.
Just running an off tackle play there.
Second down and 2.
Second and short for the Bison.
Same formation. Thompson hands it off again to Harkless. This time he's got the first down and a little bit more. And he's still going and brought down at about the 45-yard line.
Number 2.
First down, Hot Springs.
Josh First bringing him down. Grace was also back there.
Yep. First grabbed the ball and actually tackled him by grabbing onto the ball.
Well, I guess if the ball's not going to go any much further,
no,
the runner's going to have to stop too, or you'll get the ball. Wildcats, we only have 3 on the line rushing them in. There's Harkless running up again.
Same play going the other direction.
He picks up another 6-7 yards. And we only got 3 guys on the line, and that's leaving a big hole for them to run through.
We got to change our defense again a little bit, it looks like.
2nd and 3 from about the 48-yard line of the Wildcats.
We're kind of running a 44 defense here.
Thompson is under center. Hands it to the up guy, and that is number 7, Glines. He's about a yard short.
Solachik was in on the main tackle there. Third and short.
And they go with the quarterback keeper. He gets 2 yards.
Thompson with the keeper, good for a first down.
He's at about the, let's say, 44-yard line. 43 and a half.
Wildcats need to tighten up a little bit here.
We need to put one more guy on the line.
Well, they've got their 2 linebackers.
There you
Come
go.
up tight.
Snap. And this time the Wildcats get right in there.
Yeah.
That's Harkless on the carry, but he loses probably 5 or 4 yards on that.
Yeah, you could see we were sending the 2 linebackers.
Yep.
A loss on the play of about 4 yards. He's 2nd and 14.
So the ball is on the 47-yard line right now. About 3.5 minutes gone in the second half. Thompson under center. Harkless lone setback. Massa in motion. Back to pass. And throws it to Massa. Gets him at about the 43-yard line, and he gets to the 40.
He's tackled by.
I'll tell you what, Elmore is just an animal when it comes to tackling.
Yep.
It'll bring up 3rd and 6 for Hot Springs.
3rd and 6 to go. At their 40, or the Wildcat 40-yard line. They're coming up to the line, and there's 5 seconds to go. And they get the snap off. Thompson comes around, but
Solachik. He blitzes around the outside of the end.
Yep. And so that's going to turn the ball to a 4th down and about 8.
They did a switch on a cross on the blitz, and Solachik went outside of the tackle and did a loop around.
4th and 7.5.
See if they go for it here. It'd be a good one for the Wildcats to get it on turnover. Stop them. Thompson is coming under center again. He's got, looks like, Glines.
I formation here.
Ooh, overshot him, and almost intercepted.
That would have been a touchdown. There was nobody
Yep.
in his way.
Well, that would have been Grace running that back.
That would have been a pick six.
He had it at about the 35-yard line, and
he saw it, and he took his eye off of it. Wow. There was one Hot Springs defender on this side.
That would have been a 65-yard dash, and, he could have done that.
Wow. Missed opportunity, but Wildcats take over, 1st and 10.
So we're at about the 42-yard line. Handing it off to Grace. He picks up about 3 yards.
By a host of Bison, gain of about 3 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 7.
Ball sitting right at the 45-yard line of the Wildcats. Handing it off again to Grace. And this time he
doesn't get anything.
Struggles to pick up maybe an inch.
Back to the line of scrimmage, no more.
They were waiting for him out there.
Yep. They got him about maybe a half a football length.
3rd and 7.
Crystal clear night out there. Stars are shining.
And you can see your breath a little bit.
First keeping it. He picks up, maybe picking up 4.5 yards, but not enough for a first down.
That's Elmore, not first.
Oh, yeah, Elmore. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we don't want our quarterback coming up limping, but there he does.
So it's 4th down, and we're at the Wildcat 49-yard line, and I think we're going to punt. Quartermeyer's in there. Snap, and there's the kick. High, but not a lot of distance on it. Goes out of bounds, maybe the 30-yard line. And they're going to say 33-yard line.
Now, kicking games haven't been very good tonight.
We're getting more yardage off the track than we are on the football field.
So Hot Springs is going to take over. 4:43 here, left in the 3rd.
Thompson in the shotgun with his 2 running backs on either side of him. Hands it off to Harkless. Got tripped, but gets more yardage. He's coming around. Oh, that is first bringing him down.
Yep.
But he's got a first down after he got 12 yards.
He might have had another 10 or 15 if first hadn't held on to that jersey.
At least they're playing a lot of it right in the center of the field, so we don't have to look a long distance. We got the shortest distance right out there, right in front of us. That's the part of the field that got most of the wear and tear on it. Thompson again, back to pass. Going for Massa, but
Thompson's pass intended for Massa is incomplete.
That was a long pass across the field.
Yep. First was defending him.
For Hot Springs.
Second and 10.
In the shotgun again. Hands it off. Harkless gets maybe 2 yards, 3 yards possibly.
Yeah, he turned it up. That's what got him yardage. If he'd have kept stringing it out, we'd have kept him on the line of scrimmage.
Short gain on the play will be 3rd and about 7.
Thompson again in the shotgun. Hands it off again. And this time Harkless has some yards. Getting pushed out of bounds by Grace. But he picks up a first down. Gets to about the 37-yard line.
Custer.
Whoever we got at outside linebacker on this side and defensive end, they're getting crushed down inside and not containing.
And it's coming to our guys, our safeties are having to come up and make the tackle. Once again in the shotgun. This time they hand off to Glines. And he picks up probably 4 yards.
Sedlacek on the tackle.
Sedlacek tackling him there.
2nd and 6 for Hot Springs.
Starting to cool off a little bit more.
Yes, it is. Wildcats need to stop them about right here.
Bison have not had any turnovers yet. This would be a good time for one. Handing it off to Harkless. He goes up the center, breaks 2 tackles. He's close to a first down.
That last push might have got it.
Good for a first down for Hot Springs.
They're going to say first down.
He didn't have it, and then that last push.
Yep. He's at about the 26-yard line. Seventh play of this drive. Taking some time off the clock, though. It's down to 2 minutes in this third quarter. Under center this time. Pitches it back to Harkless. And he's maybe going to get a yard.
Short gain for Hot Springs, tackled by a bunch of Wildcats.
Yeah, they made him run inside the end that time.
Second down. 9 yards to go. Minute 20 to go in this third quarter. Been going fast. Not a lot of passing going on. Not a lot of stoppage of the clock.
Yeah, almost like a running clock for the whole third period.
Yeah. Thompson in the shotgun. Hands it off to Harkless. And he's going to be brought down by number 54.
Well,
Daly.
54 had him tied up and then let him go.
Yeah.
But there was enough time for the rest of the Wildcats to
converge on him.
Pile on.
Yeah, it looks like he lost maybe yard on that.
Harkless is hurting.
He's been hurting since the first half when he came down that one time.
First quarter, wasn't it?
Yep. Went out for a couple plays. He's the lone running back right now. Thompson with the ball, and he's going to get maybe 5 yards.
Nice gain on the play. It was short of the first down.
Bailey throws his arms up, Coach Bailey, because they've seen that play before. They knew he was going that way.
Well, fourth down and about 5 yards. Short 5, long 4.
And that is the end of the period.
So we're going into the fourth quarter. No score in this third quarter.
So it is going to be a pretty interesting fourth period, I think, because there's going to both teams are probably going to try and pull out a couple of trick plays or something, or they're going to try and do something to get a score in, and our defense has got to shore it up a little bit. Hot Springs has been running off tackle and getting 5 and 6 yards. We can stop them inside, but once they get outside, they're getting some
then they get
good
a few
yardage.
More, yeah. Harkless has picked up a few times going right through the middle on the Wildcats, but then we started tightening up on our defense, and then they started, like I said, going on the outside.
Right. Well, I think we just need to figure out how to get someone other than Grace into the game, because they're keying on him and shutting Grace down and on our offense. And if we can get someone to get going.
Fourth and about 4 yards to go, a little bit over 4.
They're going to quarterback keep to the right side.
Oh, they moved. But their quarterback, he is also, when he does that fake, he really gives a flinch, but they don't call that one.
Exactly. They should be calling that.
Yep. So 4th down and 9. Penalty goes against the Bison.
I bet they were setting up for a quarterback keep to the right. They had all them guys stacked to the left like they did before.
Or they're just trying to draw us off, because that would have been 5 yards and first down for them.
Well, they're going to figure something else out.
So this time they're going to have to snap
they're
the ball.
stacking all to the right.
Yep.
They are going to pass.
Oh, no good. Intended for Massa. In and out of his hands.
Yeah, he wasn't even in front of the line of scrimmage, I think, or maybe a yard in front when he dropped it.
So Bison turn it over at the 26-yard line.
All right, here's where the Wildcats need to shine. They need to come up with some good fundamental offense and score a touchdown.
Elmore hands it off, and this time Grace, he does pick up maybe 5 yards. Just keep running the ball.
That was Grace on the carry.
Keep the clock going.
By number 14, Thompson.
Oh, if he can get out in the open one time.
Yeah. Ball at the 31-yard line. Sidlachik and Grace in the back. Elmer under center and fakes the handoff. And got him by the shirt, and he's going to be brought down, a loss of maybe 7-8 yards on that.
And there were 6 Bison there. Does that mean that was a stampede?
Is that what they call a bunch of Bison on the run?
Yeah.
So he did lose 7 yards on that. Third down and 12. Elmore back to pass. And got that stampede coming again and gets the ball to Sidlachik. But I don't
think of about 2 or 3.
Maybe 2 yards. He's right at the 25-yard line. 4th down and 10.
4th and 11. 4th and a long 10.
That offensive line's got a block.
Yep. I believe Kordemeyer is in there to punt.
Yeah, he needs to just blast one past Massa on the left or right. And
good hike. And now that's going to be a good kick.
There
what a beautiful bounce at the 21-yard line. 22-yard line, they're saying.
You should have let it keep bouncing instead of picking it up.
Yeah, because you can't run it in.
That was a good punt. Took a good Wildcat bounce. Now we just got to play some defense. Maybe get a turnover. which hasn't happened yet tonight.
I'll be watching the Gophers tomorrow.
9:50 left to go here in the fourth period. The Cats are up 14-7.
Thompson in the shotgun. High snap. Brings it down, gets it to Harkless. He gets, looks like about 3 yards.
Quarterback did a good job of saving that one.
Haynes and Salachek. Gain of about 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 for Hot Springs.
This clock just keeps on running, which is in favor of the Wildcats.
Yes, it is.
Just hand it off again to Harkless. And he bounces around. He's going to have the first down.
Yeah. Elmore just laid out that lineman. He was trying to make the tackle through him. I mean, he laid him out.
Went through him, but he didn't get to the
No, he didn't get to Harkless.
So they're going to have first down at the 32.
I have never seen a safety that can come up that fast and that hard and hit someone.
In the shotgun again for Thompson. Hands it off. This time goes to Glines. And he gets about 3.
Gain of about 3 will bring up 2nd and 7.
It's going to be time for a pass here.
Yeah. Doing all these running brings our guys in. Pass would surprise them. Massa has been open several times. But
here they've got the trips right here. And he's going to keep it. Quarterback.
Gets to the 40-yard line.
Tackle by Haynes.
Going to be short, so it's going to bring up third down.
3rd and short for the Bison.
That time the Wildcats were thinking pass also. But Thompson kept it. About 2 yards to go.
3rd and 2 for Hot Springs.
5 minutes gone in the fourth quarter. And their back judge, he's counting already. They're going to have a penalty coming here because here comes 5.
How they called a timeout.
Yep. Oh, just in time because he was reaching
He was
for his flag.
He was getting ready to pull his flag out.
Yep. You could just watch that guy. When he puts his arm up, that's at 5 seconds left to go, and then he starts moving it, motioning for
Counting
each second.
Second off.
And he was just going with the 5th time, reaching for his flag when they called the timeout. Their coach had to have seen that. Good call by their coach. Saved them from getting a 3rd down and 7. Thompson in the shotgun. And he's trying to draw him off again. And passing it to the sideline.
Out of
here,
bounds.
No good.
Incomplete.
Intended for Iverson.
That was
incomplete.
intended for Iverson.
Be 4th and 2 for Hot Springs.
Are they going to go for it on the Wildcat 40 or their 40-yard line?
Looks like it. They might run that power off the end here. Nope, they're splitting out.
4th down and 2, Wildcats. Going up the center, and he's got the yardage. He's got maybe 2 extra yards. Harkless gets to the 44-yard line.
They keep running that power, and they get that 4 or 5 yards when they do it.
Yep.
Harkless, he got smoked. Haynes nailed him down below the knees again to tackle him.
He's going to hurt tomorrow.
Yes, he is. The Bison don't seem to be in too big a hurry running the clock down.
Well, right now they just got to be concerned about getting 1 score to tie the game up. Harkless with the ball and gets tripped up again. Maybe gets about 3 yards. 2.5. Elmore comes up limping.
He hurt his leg earlier.
Oh, second down coming.
Limping. Elmore's going 110%, but he needs to stay a little more conservative, I think, because he's got to save himself in case we need him a quarterback.
Quarterback, right. Thompson keeps the ball.
He's going to get tackled for a loss.
Yep. Loses maybe a yard. Bringing up 3rd down and about 8.
Loss on the play. Bring up 3rd and 8.
Oh, we're pulling AJ into the middle. Give him a chance to play defense.
Five minutes and 10 seconds to go in this 4th quarter. Wildcats are up by 7. Here comes your pass.
Yep. And he's going to get tackled for a loss. That's Dylan Dowd, I think.
Number
72.
Yep, Dylan Dowd.
Dylan Dowd did a good job there, man. He got right on him.
I was watching Massa. He was wide open coming over here, but by the time Massa's looking back for the ball, their quarterback is scrambling. He got
right.
Yep.
Oh, they're going to punt the ball or attempt to punt the ball. Watch for a fake.
See what Majeski gets on this. He gets some yards on this one this time. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be at about the 28-yard line.
We're just kicking the ball away from the returners all night.
Yep.
They're not wanting to chance it.
4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game.
You know, the Wildcats could finish this out. How many timeouts do the Bison have? 1? 2? I think they took 1 so far this half.
They got 2 left right now.
Right.
So the Wildcats taking over at the 29-yard line. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. And the Wildcats can just run off 30 seconds per play and keep
there he goes. Oh,
what a
man.
Put his head down to go. Got about 3 yards.
Short gain on the play.
2nd down and 7.
All he had to do was kick outside a little bit, and he'd have been gone.
Yep. Put his head down, though. He gave the tackle to the defender. Going to hurt a little bit.
Our guys got to want this. They got to get a couple first downs and run this clock down. Make them take a timeout if they have to.
Right. This time to give it to Slacek. He's going to get some yards. He gets maybe another 4 yards.
About a yard short, it looks like.
Tell you what, they get this first down. Hot Springs has got to think about what they're going to do with the timeout.
Right. So right now we're at the 38-yard line. Got to get to the 39-yard line.
They are stacking her up. Elmore should just take it.
Hands it off to Sedlacek.
Oh, he's got a first down.
And a little bit more.
And he has got first down yardage.
Clock is still running. Well, it stopped. They get the chains to move, and then they'll start the clock again.
Yep, there it goes.
So we're at the 42-yard line.
This is going to come down to the wire. Cats can run this clock out if they just do what they just did.
Yep.
I just said it a lot the other way.
And handed off. That's Sedlacek again, and he picks up maybe 2 yards, yard and a half maybe.
You know what? They're bringing everybody in. They had 8 in the box that time. Elmore could have tucked that ball, and he'd have been gone down this sideline for 30 yards. There, they finally took a timeout.
With 2:31 to go in this fourth quarter. Wildcats are at 2nd and 8.
If they just run that same play and have Elmore pull that ball and come around the end.
Yep.
Gentlemen, I know we like to give officials a hard time, but I do want to say that they contributed $60 to Felix's family at halftime. And they asked not to be recognized, but too bad. Thank you very much.
So it sounds like the referees donated $60 to the
Felix Fund.
Now
That's good.
There's 5 referees out there, and they got $60, so one of them gave a little extra. Or they each gave $12.50. So Wildcats coming out. Bison coming out. See what the call is here. Elmer is under center. Fakes the handoff.
There it is, there.
He's got room.
He had a block, and he's got another block. Oh my goodness.
Makes it 38.5-yard line. And there's a late hit.
No.
Late hit.
I don't know who them. I wish I had the 2 replays on them blocks, but those were just awesome blocks.
That's going to give us another 10, 15 yards on that. So the Wildcats are going to be down. Yep, it's going to be first down at about the 20-yard line. Yep, 24. Somewhere between the 25 and the 20.
Custer on the Hot Springs 24-yard line.
Now just protect the ball.
They only got one timeout.
They got one timeout left.
Just run it. There it is. Grace running up, and he gets maybe 2 yards.
Men at the line of scrimmage.
And Hot Springs calls their last timeout, I believe.
Hot Springs
Yes, they did.
uses their last timeout.
So can we do the math?
It's 2nd down and 10.
39 seconds left in the game.
You got 40 seconds.
Well, and if you go, it's going to be
They're going to have to get another first down.
Yep. Or when you get it 4th down, you run around and dance out there for a while.
Hey, I did that one time before coaching. I told the kid to take the ball and start running towards the other end zone. Run circles and keep running and keep running. We had to run off like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
He did it.
Just enough time that when you don't even have to snap the ball the next time then. So here we are, 2nd down and 10. Should bring it down right to about a minute left, a little bit more than a minute when they have 3rd down, if they don't get a first down on this here set of downs. Handing it off. Grace has it, and he's not going to get the first down. He's going to lose maybe 2 yards.
We're getting too conservative. Let's go. Let's do what we did before.
Kyle was the first one there. Loss of a couple yards will be 3rd and 12.
see if Elmore watches the back judge now. When he sees that back judge put his arm up, that's when he ought to look at snapping the ball. He ought to wait. That's what he's doing. He's watching him. Now his arm's up, 5 seconds, and here comes the snap. Hands it off to Lachek. Oh, man, did he get meat by number 52, Widland. So that's going to bring up 4th down and long.
For the Wildcats.
Here we go. Elmore, he could run off 50 seconds back in the – just run circles back there.
Yep.
He's fast enough.
You just have to be faster than most of their linemen. And
well, it's going to be less than that because, look, it's down to 43. And
it'll be closer to 30 seconds before – and we might not even go for it. We might be calling a timeout. And now we got about 5 seconds to go. 1, 2, 3.
We're going to take a delay a game.
We're going to take a penalty. There it is.
Delay a game on Custer.
24 seconds to go in this 4th quarter.
There we go. Let Elmore have the ball and run circles. I got it. I call it.
Well, that would be a good play. You need to get a headset on and talk to Coach Williams and let him know. All he has to do is run for 25 seconds and stay away from somebody. It's like flag football. So we are going to go for it. Elmore's got it. He's going to be underneath the center. And he's running.
Here he comes. All we need is a block right there. There he goes.
Oh, he's going to be out at about the 20-yard line. 17 seconds left to go.
All he needed was a couple blocks, and he had that sideline.
He got close. He was within 6 yards.
Well, now we're going to play defense, and do not go into prevent defense.
Prevent only prevents you from winning.
Exactly. It was about 2006. We went into prevent defense against Hot Springs with 10 seconds, and we lost.
Yeah. If your defense have been doing it for you all game long, why change it? You know, and that's where a lot of the pros, they do the same thing. Their defense has been holding them, and then they go into a prevent defense, and why don't they do that all game long? The offense, if they can just walk down the field in 40 seconds.
There goes Sedlacek. There goes Sedlacek. He got him.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And that'll be it.
Because they have no timeout. They have no. Oh, they're stopping. Officials stop the clock. What are we doing? Oh, we had to reset the ball. It got kicked up. Here we go. They're gonna get another play.
Yep, and they chalk it. So there's 2 seconds. They weren't set.
There's a flag. Illegal motion. Hot Springs takes them back another 5. Hey, I think we got a shot here now. We're dropping 3 back. Hey, we're cushioning Massa. Don't leave him out there.
And
they clocked the
again with 1 second.
All right, so they needed their time to go over and see what they're going to do.
Yep, and so they're at the 7-yard line. So that would be about 93 yards they need to go for a touchdown. They got 1 second to go on the clock. If your heart isn't pumping right now, you're not sitting in the stands.
Sedlacek is going to go.
Yep.
They're moving him over. He's going to loop around and get after him.
And timeout being called by the Wildcats.
Because we were not we didn't have a coverage out here. Massa, there were trips out here, and we didn't have coverage.
This could be the longest 1 second of this game.
Yeah, it is.
But it's exciting. 14-7. No scores in this second half, but both defense have been doing their job.
Right. And Hot Springs, give them credit. I mean, they've been coming out and they get on a roll, and then the Wildcats toughen up and stop them. And both teams have allowed linebackers to come in and blitz and get quarterbacks. And, I mean, they've been playing with their hearts.
Yep, and both defensive teams have not been allowing a lot of rushing yards. And the passing game is almost nil.
Right.
We did have one good pass by Elmore that went to Decker.
All right, we've got trips to the right. Masses over here. They're going to set up, try to pass.
He's running hard. There it is.
There's the pass, and it's going to get intercepted. No, knocked down, and it's knocked down for the win.
Elmore knocks it down.
The Wildcats, no flags on the field, and the Wildcats win.
Congratulations to the Wildcats.
14-7. Holy smokes, Joe! What a game this was tonight for our last regular season game here.
And we talked about it earlier with how they lost to Lee Deadwood and we beat Lee Deadwood, and it was a tough game for the Wildcats.
Well, and there were so many points scored in those games.
Yep. It was just a great game. One team has to lose, and the Wildcats came out on top. And so looking at this second half, the Wildcats, we punted it off to Hot Springs. They went 9 plays, and they turned it over on downs. Then the Wildcats got it, went 4 plays, and we ended up punting it. And then Bison got it again, and they went 10 plays, turned it over on downs. Wildcats got it, 4 plays, and we punted. Bison get it again, and then they went 10 more plays, and this time they did finally punt. And then the Wildcats got it, and we went – it looks like 9 plays, and we turned it over on downs about the 20-yard line, and that's when the Bison got it with very little, about 20-some seconds left to go in the game, and they just could not come down the field and get their touchdown that they needed.
Right. Well, there was a key series of downs when we had that ball right here on the 40-something, and we ran that play and came out to the outside, and oh my goodness, 2 perfect blocks, laid kids out on their backs and opened it up and got us that that last first down that we needed. And oh man, they did a great job.
And then we tried that again when we turned it over on downs, that last 4th down that we had it, but we were about 6 yards short from making the first down. So it was a great game.
It was a great game.
And they are a fairly good team. And so now the Wildcats will be going to Pine Ridge next Friday. And Pine Ridge, I'm thinking, is right now at 0-7. So the Wildcats hopefully will come out with a win against Hot Spring or the Pine Ridge Thorpes. Next Tuesday, the Lady girls are at home playing volleyball.
Correct.
And I think they're away on Monday.
Right. Yeah, they go to Edgemont, I think it is.
Edgemont on Monday, and then they're
Hill
home.
City on Tuesday,
Yep,
isn't it?
it's Hill City.
Yeah.
And you said Hill City lost
Hill
to St.
City
Thomas
lost to
More.
St. Thomas More on Tuesday night. So it's going to do one of 2 things. Either get them down a little bit and we can get after them, or they're going to be just angry.
Right.
And they're going to come in and look for vengeance.
And sometimes that loss for going in undefeated, it kind of straightens you out a little bit.
Right.
You know that you can, so you have to play a tough game all the way around, all the time. And so the Wildcat girls, they probably will not be hosting a volleyball match at home when it comes to playoffs.
Most likely not.
And playoffs will be coming up here pretty soon for football, and I'm not thinking that the boys will have a host game here.
Yeah, I don't know with points and how that's working. And, of course, we're in Class
11A
now.
Yep, and so right now we're sitting, I can look at it, but we're not sitting pretty good for hosting a ball game. Looking at this here, we are sitting, back there, 1, 2, 3. About 11th spot.
11th?
Yep, 11 out of 16.
Okay. So, well, I guess the best thing tonight was we got won,
the trophy.
and they went and got the trophy from the Hot Springs sidelines, the Southern Hills. I forget what we call it, but the Bison got the trophy back. It's been a couple of years since we beat the Bison, I believe.
I thought somebody said maybe 10.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years since we've beat the Bison. and taking the trophy back. And so this is a great win for the Wildcats tonight. And again, we'd like to thank everyone for watching on Channel 90. On sportsticketlive.tv, and we hope to get this broadcast on Channel 90 starting next year. So with that, Joe Yerk and Chuck Arsenault signing off for the last regular season game with a Wildcat win, 14-7 over the Hot Springs Bison here at the Custer football field. And with that, good night.
We hope you enjoyed another live production from Wildcat TV. We would like to thank our production partners Golden West Technologies and LiveTicket.tv for helping us make this production possible. Until our next broadcast.